Hello, everyone. Today we will be learning about place value. Understanding place value means getting to know what each digit means in a number. Place value tells us how much each digit in a number is worth, depending on its position, whether it's units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, hundreds of thousands, or millions, or even bigger. So, place value is the value of each digit based on its position in a number. For example, in 359, 3 has the place value of hundreds, so it's 300. 5 has the place value of tens, so it's 50. And 9 has the place value of units or ones, so it's 9. These make up the number 359. In place value, numbers get bigger before the decimal point and smaller after the decimal point. So, for this number 359.24, 0.24 are the smaller numbers after the decimal point, and 359 are the bigger numbers before the decimal point. After the decimal point, place values get 10 times smaller. In the number 0.24, 0 is the units, the point is the decimal point, the 2 is tenths, that's 2/10, and the 4 is hundredths, so it's 4 hundredths, 0.24. So, why is place value important? It helps us in reading large numbers. It helps us in rounding, comparing, and calculations. It is used in money, measurements, and data. Let's think about place versus value in place value. Place is the position. Value is what the digit is worth in that place. For the number 59.24, the place of the number 5 is in tens, and the value is therefore 50. The place of the number 9 is in the units, and the value is therefore 9. Then we have the decimal point, which separates the whole numbers from the fractional numbers. The next place is for the number 2, which is in the tenths. And so the value of the number 2 in the tenths after the decimal point is 0.2. And then we have the value for the number 4, which is in the place of the hundredths. We write this as 0.04. So the number 59.24 is basically 5 tens, 9 units, 1 decimal point, 2 tenths, and 4 hundredths. 59.24. There are some quick rules to remember. A digit times its place will give you a digit's value. So in this example, 5 is the digit or the number. Its place is in the units or the ones. And so its value is 5. 3 is the tens, and so its value is 30. 7 is the hundreds, and so its value is 700. So you see, that is how the number 735 is made of 7 hundredths, 3 tens, and 5 units. Places before the decimal point can go as high as millions and beyond to billions and trillions. Look how we start on the far right with the decimal point, and then the whole numbers begin in units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, hundreds of thousands, millions, billions, and trillions, and you can go on to even more numbers. On the other side of the decimal point, going into the fractional numbers, we have the tenths, the hundredths, and the thousandths. And these can also go on. Some quick rules to remember is that 0 holds place but has no value. A digit's value is equal to digit times its place. In decimals, place values are tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and smaller. 10 tenths is equal to 1. 1 hundredths is also equal to 1. So, for example, 10 units, which you can count, is equal to 10. 10 tens, which is a 10 with another 0 behind it, is 100. 10 hundredths is a 10 with 2 zeros behind it, which is equal to 1,000. So simply remember that with thousands, it's the number with 3 zeros behind it. Hundredths is a number with 2 zeros behind it. Tens is a number with 1 zero behind it, and units has no zeros behind it. With fractional numbers that come after the decimal point, 10 tenths are equal to 1. 100 hundredths is also equal to 1 because it is 100 over 100, which is equal to 1 whole. And 1,000 thousandths is also equal to 1. So you will write 1 or 1.0 or 1.00 or 1.000. Now, depending on the number of decimal places that are required in the answer, don't forget to memorize all the rules.